Have you ever caught yourself talking about someone who isn't even in the room, and halfway through you think, why am I even saying this? Or maybe you've seen two people whispering and instantly thought, they're definitely talking about someone. Gossip is everywhere. At work, at school, within friend groups, in families, online, even in places where people pretend to be mature. But here's the interesting part. We don't gossip because we're bad people. We gossip because we're human. Let's break down why we gossip in the simplest, most relatable way. Number 1, gossip is how humans bond. Psychologists say gossip is actually one of the oldest forms of social bonding. Before humans had entertainment, movies, or group chats, they had conversations, and the easiest way to connect was by talking about common people and shared experiences. Gossip makes people feel closer. It says, you and I share information. You and I understand something others don't. It creates a quick feeling of intimacy, even if the topic is shallow. Number 2, gossip gives us a sense of belonging. When you're part of a group that shares inside information, you feel included, you feel trusted, you feel connected, you feel like you're part of the circle. Nobody wants to be the outsider who knows nothing, so we gossip to avoid isolation. Number 3, gossip helps us understand social rules. When people talk about others' mistakes, failures, messy breakups, or rude behavior, they're not just criticizing. They're teaching each other what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, what behavior to avoid, and what consequences look like. Gossip is how groups pass on social lessons. It's like a low-budget version of cultural education. Number 4, gossip makes us feel better about ourselves. Let's be very honest. Sometimes gossip is an ego boost. When someone else is struggling, embarrassing themselves, or failing, you subconsciously feel a little lighter, a little more secure, and a little more superior. It's not kindness, it's human psychology. We compare ourselves to others constantly. Gossip becomes a way to reassure ourselves that I'm not the worst. Someone else is doing worse than me. Number 5, gossip gives us a sense of power. Information is power, and the person who has the tea feels important. Knowing something others don't makes people feel in control, relevant, valuable, influential. Sharing gossip can make someone feel like, I matter, people listen to me, people depend on me for updates. It's a temporary boost, but a powerful one. Number 6, gossip is emotional release. Sometimes we gossip because we're frustrated with someone and don't know how to confront them. Instead of saying, you hurt me, we say, you won't believe what they did. It's emotional ventilation. Sideways, indirect, messy, but relieving. Talking about someone is easier than talking to them. Number 7, we gossip because we're curious creatures. Humans love stories. We love drama. We love secrets. We love knowing how others live their lives. Gossip is basically real-life entertainment. It satisfies that craving for narrative and emotion, love, betrayal, scandal, failure, success, jealousy, friendship. Our brains are built for story, and gossip is the cheapest story there is. Number 8, gossip helps us make sense of people. When someone acts in a confusing way, we naturally want answers. So we ask around, we speculate, we share theories, we compare notes. It's not always malicious, it's about understanding human behavior. Gossip becomes a puzzle-solving method. Why did they do that? What happened between them? What's going on? It helps us make sense of things that would otherwise feel chaotic. Number 9, gossip protects us in a weird way. Sometimes gossip is actually a warning system. Don't trust that person. They did this before. Be careful around them. It's the group's way of signaling danger or caution. Not all gossip is negative, some of it is survival instinct. The truth. We gossip because it makes us feel connected, powerful, informed, and entertained. But here's the twist. Gossip says more about the gossiper than the person being talked about. People gossip when they're bored, lonely, insecure, curious, seeking connection, seeking validation, seeking entertainment. Behind every piece of gossip is a psychological need being fulfilled. Gossip is rarely cruelty. It's about belonging, bonding, understanding, and feeling human. Final thought. We gossip because we want connection, we want closeness, we want stories, we want clarity, we want to feel included, we want to make sense of the world around us. But gossip becomes harmful when it replaces honesty, empathy, or respect. Used gently, it's just storytelling. Used harshly, it becomes a weapon. The trick isn't to never gossip, it's to recognize why you're doing it and choose whether it comes from curiosity or insecurity. Because the most powerful conversations aren't the ones we have about people, they're the ones we